You know, I really didn't think it was possible for Donald Trump to sink any lower than the tanning bed that clearly cooked his last two brain cells. But congratulations, you microwave mayonnaise golem. You did it. You're now actively trying to defund the suicide hotline for LGBTQ plus youth. Like kids, literal children. Honestly, can't say I'm surprised though. The only thing Trump has ever tried to protect is his cholesterol levels, and he's losing that battle too. Trump trying to protect anything is actually hilarious to me because he can't even protect his own clogged arteries. But on a serious note, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? You're a grown man whose entire legacy is bankrupt businesses and casinos, a reality show where you cosplayed a businessman, and now you're trying to make it harder for queer kids to not end their own lives. You're not a president, you're a clogged artery in a country that's barely holding on. You're a car crash in slow motion that didn't kill us, we just wish it did. And before your little cult comes at me crazy, foaming at the mouth, talking about budget cuts, explain to me how there's always money for you to go on golf trips and buy adult diapers that are sturdy enough to hold in your prolapsed anus, but there's not enough money for a crisis hotline to save children. You were not born to lead. You were dropped on the head as a baby too many times, and now we all have to deal with the spoiled applesauce you call a brain. You're 78 years old, Donald. 78. Maybe, and hear me out here, you should be spending your final years doing something that doesn't guarantee you spending an eternity getting tag teamed by demons in hell. But no, instead, you've made it crystal clear that if you're queer, if you're vulnerable, if you're just a child trying to survive, Donald Trump wants you dead. Period. You're not a political leader. You are a poor excuse of a man. Actually, you're what happens when dementia and syphilis put on a suit and then file for re-election. Anyways, if any of you need help, the 988 suicide hotline for LGBTQ plus youth is still open, and I love you guys.